A strong backer of Kevin Rudd's has issued a call to arms to Labor to get its house in order or face a decade in the wilderness. But Julia Gillard is standing firm and she's called in some star power to boost her stocks. Here's Chief Political Correspondent Mark Simpkin.
Hugh Jackman's making a movie about powerful people who are shunned by society. He showed Julia Gillard around the set, perhaps dispensing advice on dodging bullets and defeating super fit enemies.
We just did a quick audition. She's incredible. I don't know if you know of her martial arts background. This movie is set in Japan and she really is very handy with the sword and with the nunchuckers.
I think Kevin Rudd knows that Julia Gillard is handy with the blade, but the Australian public know that she's loose with the truth.
The Australian public certainly has soured on the Gillard government, and there's no sign of the post-carbon tax bounce Labor's been hoping for. According to the latest news poll, the party's primary vote sunk to just 28%. Support for the coalition is also down, but it maintains a massive lead.
You've got to stick to your guns on those big reforms, and you can't afford to be obsessed by the opinion polls.
That's easier said than done, especially if you're likely to lose your seat.
Those polls showed some scary figures, that's right, for the Labor Party, and I'm certainly always a little bit sunnier when they're heading north.
While some in Labor are nervous, others are restless. One senator from Western Australia thinks today's poll's a clarion call, a warning the party needs to make dramatic changes or face a decade in the wilderness. He seemed reluctant to repeat the comments on camera.
Senator Bishop, do you believe that the Prime Minister should be replaced? Senator Bishop, you've said to the Australian newspaper that this is a challenge to the Labor Party, that there's an urgency to this. Do you believe that the Prime Minister should be challenged? Do you believe this is a leadership issue?
Senator Bishop wouldn't be drawn on whether he wants a return to Kevin Rudd.
I don't wish to have any comment. I'm not making any comment. Thank you for your attendance. Goodbye.
You've said in the Australian newspaper...
I'm not making any comment. Goodbye. This is private property. Do I have to get the Federal Police?
You can take that as a no comment.
Thank you for your attendance.
Mark Simpkin, ABC News, Canberra.